I have some exciting news today that I want to share. Before that, I wanted to address, is anybody asking or thinking, why is this guy always in his car? Well, the truth is, I kind of started out this way because it was a private place that I felt like I could do these without being self-conscious, to be honest with you. Doing it with people around made me very in my head, and so it became difficult. So, I'm in here after my workout, my mind is clear, I'm sharp, I feel good, and so this is my chosen place to do these little talks. So anyway, thank you for everyone also who's been supportive, great feedback, very encouraging. It's really much needed at this time, especially when I'm starting out here. But my exciting news is that, and if you watched my first promo video, you'll see that I have had plans to do a podcast. And so I've had my first guest on. I'll kind of save that surprise for when you see the post come out. It's going to be on, all the podcasts. It'll also be on YouTube. I'll send out a social media post. But the idea and the title for the podcast is Real People, Real Stories, Real Strength. Because for me, when I look at the podcast world, and I will admit, I'm a podcast junkie. I have quite a few that I have, in my queue, and I, try to listen whenever I can. Various topics, faith, leadership, psychology, fitness, diet, nutrition, all of that stuff, all of my real key interests. And I think it's important too that you do listen to these different, people and their stories, their expertise, and the reality is, not all of it's going to be right. I posted something the other day that showed that Paul Saladino, if I'm saying that right, the author of the Carnivore MD, carnivore hardcore guy for a couple of years, he just came out, I don't know when it was, I think it was kind of recently I saw it, that, hey, he just started to have messed up testosterone levels and his blood work wasn't right. And so he finally went back to putting some, clean carbs in his diet, and made a world of difference. Now everything is much better. So to me, it's about, again, being balanced, right? And sticking with the core nutritional tenets that we all know are solid and that work. That's another topic for another video. But so to get back to the podcast, I wanted to give regular, everyday people the opportunity to tell their stories. I don't know if you're like me, but man, I love hearing the stories of men and women and, whoever it is, children who have had just great stories of challenges in their life and then how they overcame those challenges, right? Aren't those the things that encourage and inspire us, right? When we see someone going through something and we know they made it through, that gives us inspires us, right? That motivates us, that helps us to remember that, what? I'm going to be able to make this through if they did. And we also glean, wisdom from what they say. So I just wanted to give those people a voice. And yeah, there may be some, I'll warn you right now, maybe there's a few curse words. Maybe there's going to be some topics that may not fit exactly with what you think. But don't let that scare you off. I think, nothing will be, way out of line, because I won't allow that, right? But I think people need to have an opportunity to express their opinions and their voices. And so anyway, very excited about that. Go to the website, livewithstrength.com is the easy way to get there. Like this YouTube if you want, subscribe to the channel. This is Mark. The life clock is ticking. Live with strength.